Unfortunately, most high schools do not teach students how credit cards work, and not having a clear understanding of this topic can cause students to fall into credit card debt. You heard me right. Students should not only be on the lookout for student loans, but also credit cards. You see, credit cards are an easy way for people to make purchases using borrowed money from a creditor, usually a bank. A credit card allows the cardholder to instantly buy products or services online, on the phone, or in person. And every month, the cardholder, also known as the borrower, must pay back the credit card company for what he or she purchased. Easy enough, right? Well, you'd think so, but according to a recent report by Sallie Mae, the average college student has more than 4 credit cards with a combined balance of more than $3,000. Now that's the average. Some students have as much as $7,000 in credit card debt. So to help you avoid credit card debt, we're going to go over 5 strategies to use a credit card in college. Number 1, build a good credit score. Most people get credit cards to build a credit history. In today's day and age, businesses, economies, and individuals are highly dependent on credit to make purchases and financial decisions. If you lack a credit history or have poor credit, opening a credit card while practicing responsible financial behavior is a great way to build or even rebuild your credit score. When I was a sophomore in college, I decided to get an Amazon credit card to start building my credit score. A credit score is a number between 300 and 850 that will depict a consumer's credit worthiness. The higher a credit score, the better a borrower looks to potential lenders. Although building good credit might not seem like a priority when you are in college, down the road, a good credit score will help you get a better deal when you finance a car, lease a vehicle, and in some cases, when you look for a house or an apartment to live in. And before you go and get a credit card, you must keep these 3 reminders in mind. Number 1, every time you apply for a credit card, your credit score will take a hit. A single credit card application may shave a few points off your credit score. However, multiple applications in a short period of time could indicate that you are a riskier borrower than someone who applies less frequently. Number 2, if you're a college student under age 21, you might need a cosigner to get a card unless you can prove you have a steady income. Another way college students under 21 can get a credit card is to ask a parent or guardian to add you as an authorized user on their account. If you have a trusted friend or family member willing to add you as an authorized user on their credit card, you can piggyback off their credit card activity to help establish your credit score. Number 3, missing your monthly payment can not only lower your credit score, but also cost you unnecessary late fees and compound interest payments, which is exactly what I want to talk about next. Number 2, how to make credit card payments. Let's do the following example. Let's say you apply for and get approved for an Amazon Chase credit card. A month later, you have a balance of $500 on your new credit card. You use this account to purchase textbooks, back-to-school supplies, and even a new laptop. Chase will then send you an invoice for all the purchases you made during that billing cycle, either by mail, email, or even through their mobile application. By the way, it is highly recommended that students download their banking applications on their smartphones. And keep in mind that a billing cycle is usually between 25 and 30 days. Do not forget to make your payments before your billing cycle ends. You would have 2 options to repay. Number 1, pay your balance in full and on time. Here you would repay the bank $500 before the due date. Paying in full and on time will not cost you any interest charges or late fees, assuming you don't owe any past debts on that credit card. This repayment plan is the best option. The second credit card repayment option is to pay the minimum amount that is due. This amount is a fraction of the total owed for that billing cycle. So if your bill was $500, you would only be required to pay between 2 and 5% of the total balance, so between $10 to $25. This would be the minimum payment due, and you would have to pay back the rest of your balance over time. We do not recommend this option. If you do not pay for what you owe in full, the card issuer, so the credit card company, will start adding interest to your balance. This interest will compound as long as you owe money on that credit card. Think of it as a snowball rolling down the hill and it getting bigger and bigger with time. Compound interest basically means the interest on interest, meaning that the interest you are charged each year is added to your balance so the total amount grows at an increasing rate. The best way to avoid this is to pay off your statement balance in full before your credit card billing cycle ends. Now that you know how a credit card works, its importance, and how to responsibly make repayments, it is time to talk about how to choose a credit card. But for this, we must first understand the importance inside a credit card's terms and conditions account.
We'll be putting together a bonus section for this video, which is one of over 150 lessons inside our course, Best College Aid. There we teach college-bound students and parents how to plan and afford a college education. So, whether you are in middle school, senior year of high school, or you are the parent of a college-bound student, this course will teach you and your family everything necessary to know about how to maximize both the odds of acceptance and financial aid packages. We also have a completely free 1-hour college prep training where we give you our top 10 tips on how to go to college. So I will drop a link down below. So that pretty much wraps it up. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, if you have any questions, let us know.